Prologue. William, I called you back into my office because your PSA score returned a bit high. I don't want to alarm you, but I don't want to let this go either. We need to run more tests. The doctor standing in front of William continued speaking. Although his words went unheard, William felt he didn't need to listen any further. He already knew the results in the file carried by Dr. Thomas were bad news. He was right. His prostate-specific antigen, or PSA, as the doctor called it, alerted the physician that something was wrong. "So what does this mean, doctor?" asked William. "I'm going to order more tests from here. Once I get the results from your blood work, I want to do a screening for prostate cancer." William struggled with the news as he sat quietly. "Will this afternoon work for you?" He doesn't answer when the doctor asks if he can do more testing today. William Lee Majors Sr. is a business owner in Anchorage, Alaska, a widower of 12 years and a loving, protective father. Since his wife Jean died from a brain aneurysm back in 2001, William and his son Billy have been on their own. Jean took her last breath when her son was only 5 years old, leaving him and her husband behind to mourn her death. William promised Jean that he would always take care of their boy. He also vowed he wouldn't take up with any other woman until after Billy was a grown man and could take care of himself. He didn't want to start a new life with a new wife attempting to raise his child, so he chose to live as a single father. William owns and operates Anchorage Lumber Company, a thriving commercial lumberyard in the middle of the city. He's put everything into his business with a profitable return. However, in the past his company hit rock bottom, with William working around the clock to turn things around. It took him months to dig his company out of debt, and now this. The doctor says again, "William, I would really like to get testing done as soon as possible. Are you free this afternoon?" "I can't do this today. I have a lot of work to finish. We'll have to do it another day." He stalled. He was in no rush to hear the words, "William, you have cancer." "William, as you said, Doc, you don't want to wait too long." William was smug when he finished the doctor's sentence. "I got it, but I have to reschedule." 4 years later, William is a prostate cancer survivor. After his biopsy was positive, his doctor immediately started treatment. After a radical prostatectomy and chemotherapy, his family prayed over his recovery. With his son right by his side, William Majors made it through what he now considers the most challenging time of his life. However, with his body in remission and his son turning 21 in less than a month, his need for a female companion was increasing by the day. He's looking for more than just a friend or a dinner date. He wants a wife, someone he can share his life with. William is ready to open the modern 3-story cottage he built from the ground up to more than some random chick. He's ready for real love. William is an attractive brown-skinned, debonair gentleman, standing at an even 6 feet tall. His salt and pepper curls are trimmed to fit the shape of his smooth face without a hair out of place. He weighs a solid 198 pounds and is in good shape for a man of his years. His soft, dark bedroom eyes and full lips make women find him so appealing, especially the women around the Anchorage area. But William keeps them and their advances at bay. He ensures their lonesomeness and lukewarm casserole dishes never pass the front door. He dismissed their over-seasoned home-cooked meals and dry pastries with nothing more than a pleasant thank you for the food he nor Billy intended to eat. Over the years, so many women have tried and failed with William, no matter their efforts, because he just wasn't ready, until now. The only problem is he didn't know where to start. He didn't want any of the desperate, flabby, tired selection of women that was constantly trying to feed him and his son. He's a 54-year-old father, so clubbing is completely out of the question. He's never attended a church service, so meeting a good old church girl wasn't going to happen either. He doesn't trust anyone off dating apps, so his future wife, in his words, would have to come and find him, which is exactly what happened when Jennifer Payne came into his lumber company a few weeks ago. William's nose was open the moment she came in, looking for the perfect grade of granite for her new countertops. When she told him her name, William instantly wanted her and knew he had to have her. Jennifer walked into his life that day, and the rest is history that William Majors Sr. would someday wish he could rewrite.